What is happening in the world? Today is March 14th, 2022. My name is Reagan, the Doom Wizard, and here are your past week's headlines. We began the week with protests all over Europe, and the pandemic has killed 6 million people worldwide. Cases are declining worldwide at the moment, but some places still got it
Nasty.
That's okay, because Congress passed another $1.5 trillion spending package without any new COVID relief. But it did include aid for Ukraine and 86 new advanced F-35 planes, 13 new Navy ships, and upgrades for 90 Abrams tanks, and a pay raise and improved schools on military bases. Scientists say about 3/4 of the Amazon rainforest is showing signs of resilience loss, a reduced ability to recover from disturbances like droughts, logging, and fires. Their study is based on month-to-month observation of satellite data from the past 20 years that has mapped the biomass and the area's organic matter and the greenness of the forest to show how it changes in response to fluctuating weather conditions. More good news, childhood lead exposure from leaded gas reduced IQ scores for half of Americans. Yes, the exposure of leaded gasoline likely led to a collective plummet of 824 million IQ points, nearly 3 per American, the authors found. At its worst, they observe individuals born in the mid to late 60s may have lost up to 6 IQ points. Go figure, when I talk to older people, I feel like
Something's missing.
Americans have never paid this much for gas. $4.14, breaking the record of $4.11 in July 2008. 500 more U.S. troops deployed to Poland, Romania, Germany, and Greece. And U.S. has seen reports of Russian abuses in Ukraine that would constitute a war crime. Many times. Biden bans Russian oil imports. And on a side note, one of my subscribers adopted a new puppy. Opie. Isn't that nice? Evidently, black animals don't get adopted often, but I see black animals everywhere. Biden went to Fort Worth to talk about burn pits from the pointless wars in the Middle East. And New York State got hit with a massive power outage from a storm. Don't Say Gay bill now moves to the desk of Republican Governor Ron DeSantis, who is expected to sign it into law. Because these are our big concerns, guys.
These are our big concerns.
That rotten Spotify and Discord went down. Are we being hacked by Russia? Kamala Harris is in Poland, something about fighter jets given to Poland, and they didn't want that. Biden wants the Federal Reserve to make its own cryptocurrency, and protesters stormed Disney, something about the Don't Say Gay bill. Ukraine is a disaster. 2.5 million refugees fled. More Ukrainian civilians have died than soldiers. Residential areas are being bombed all over. Horrific. Manchin might invoke the Defense Production Act to complete a natural gas pipeline. And Kentucky has a human traffic problem big time. 1,500 people dying from COVID every day. And Biden revoked Russia's special nation status or whatever, so basically they joined North Korea and Cuba in it.
Get to the chopper!
Grain production like wheat is going down. Mozambique got their third cyclone this year, and the Northeast is getting pounded with another foot of snow. Australian floods devastated them and killed at least 22. Chile got a new president and made a speech about women's rights and equality, blah, blah, blah. Parks and schools closed in Shanghai because of a COVID outbreak, and 2,800 new cases in Hong Kong in one day. Children and babies represent a quarter of early cave paintings. And again, another winter storm across the states is going to cause widespread power outages. Ukraine halts half the world's neon needed for microchip production, so no more things for you, consumer. Fierce fighting in Kyiv, bombings in Mariupol. The city doesn't have gas, electricity, it's running out of food. People are out of food and water for their children. So I don't give a fuck if I have to sleep in a tent. Can you imagine being there? And some guy stabbed 2 people in the back, collarbone, and in the neck for trying to get into a film at this museum in New York City. Must have been a really good film. And last but not least, a migrant boat capsized off the Libyan Sea, and more than 18 people are missing. This has been your March 14th What's Happening in the World update. My name is Reagan. Thanks for subscribing and like if you want more of this content. This is Una. She's a little monkey. And we enjoy making content. I'll chat with you guys later. In the meantime, keep your animals snugly and warm. Chat to you soon. Bye.